After England defeated the French at the Battle of Bremule, Normandy was back in King Henry's hands. But 1 year later, his good fortune turned to tragedy. In 1120, his son and heir William Adelin died in a shipwreck. The future of Henry I's kingdom was in jeopardy. Henry desperately needed a new heir. With no legitimate sons left alive, he broke with tradition and chose his daughter, Matilda. Henry forced his barons to swear an oath to accept Matilda as queen. But when the king died, they broke their promise. England would not be ruled by a woman. Matilda's cousin Stephen saw his chance and claimed the throne. The crisis moved to the capital. At Westminster Abbey, Stephen was crowned king, but Matilda wanted what was hers. She was also lining up powerful supporters who would fight Stephen for her right to rule. Their conflict engulfed England in civil war. Fighting raged throughout the land. In 1141, everything focused on one of the kingdom's most strategic cities, Lincoln. Matilda's allies had commandeered the castle. But King Stephen was determined to take it back. He besieged the castle. Stalemate. As dawn broke on February the 2nd, everything was about to change. Matilda's half-brother, Robert of Gloucester, raced to break the siege. As Robert's forces approached Lincoln, Stephen's army turned away from the castle to face them. Robert could win Matilda the crown, but only if his army could win the day. Robert of Gloucester's forces approached Lincoln. Their task, to liberate the castle from King Stephen's siege. While behind Lincoln's walls, troops loyal to Matilda held the castle for the Empress. First, Robert's forces would stage an ambush to prevent enemy reinforcements from joining with King Stephen's army.
Sentiment, it's obey thine hess. And shanka forth of her. What beathin est, what will damage forth in hess? Essa should be here. What beath ich so essa alianta? Yerwe for blood, it's obey thine hess. It's forth in hess. It's to a sua thuhetest. Club! Estes commander. Ich so essa alianta.
Do wende ni jute. Kuse, pol wende ni.
Sentiment in the work.
Liten ni swai.
Robert's men concealed themselves in a sheltered grove and lay in wait for the enemy.
Sentiment in the workers.
Robert defeated the first column of Stephen's reinforcements, but he knew more were on the way.
Hierwe for blood on bar. Ich so is what will tau. Es should be here.
Go and daily duty.
What Berthin is the es should be here. Hierwe ich obey thine hess. What will tau. Es should be here. Hierwe ich for Berthin hess. Ich do a so thu hettest. Obey thine hess. Ich so hess aliata. Essa should be here.
He sailed the boat!
Ich do a so thu hettest.
Scouter, be ready to leave. Scouter, Freedom Looter! Verwende die Hälfte!
With more of Stephen's reinforcements eliminated, Robert was steadily undermining the siege.
Send a message for Fethines. Essa shouldn't be here. What bear ich obey thine hess? Ich sua hessa aliata. What will thou ich for Fethines? Klom! Es terma away to faren.
Get well the beodon. He sailed the boat!
Essa shouldn't be here.
He can't be found in the boat! Bandit is in near me!
Robert's men decimated King Stephen's reinforcements and were poised to break the siege. Continuing the push towards Lincoln, Robert sent in a large company of reinforcements to aid his vanguard. To further weaken the siege, Robert would need to cut off Stephen's supplies. He targeted the nearby market town.
Skiffer mig, ik will do that. Cosa isar, bidende suahet.
War of Serbat Sherta and Switha, yes, sir. Foliende Hestas.
Rallying to Matilda's cause, a large group of knights arrived at Lincoln to bolster Robert's army. With the market town in ruins, King Stephen's supplies began to dwindle. Robert received word that Welsh troops under Matilda's banner were en route to join forces with him. But King Stephen had the roads to Lincoln heavily guarded, and the route was not without risk, even for the hardy Welshmen.
Yetteth I ready libe to hear it. Certes. Look at you be ready, Freckes. Stressed yo! We are better soon and we go! The boat! Reading and Salmon Scouters!
Making their way to Lincoln, Matilda's Welsh allies were ambushed by the king's soldiers. Robert's men would need to aid the Welsh if they wanted their help in breaking the siege. Joining forces on the road to Lincoln, Matilda's allied troops made for the castle to lift the siege.
Nu, Tultuce is none more dead. It is Sitha for Actus. Nu, Tulkes, fourth warde Freckes, mid Baldenes. It is Sitha for Actus. Andente to serve. It's libe to hear it. Look at you be shall lede jou. Yet at mean a word. Fereth. It is Sitha for Actus. Fourth warde Freckes, mid Baldenes.
Robert's forces spotted a large detachment of Stephen's soldiers guarding the castle gates. If they hoped to liberate Lincoln, they would need to break the blockade and rout the army.
Presseth jou aan.
Look at jou alles weg. Yet fourth warde Freckes, mid Baldenes. Oh, Frieda nu, Tulkes. Fourth warde Freckes, mid Baldenes. He shall lead the now. Of each of your armors. Fourth warde Freckes, mid Baldenes.
Robert's forces scattered the king's army, leaving the gates to the castle unguarded.
It is a word. Ferret. Duce is none more dead.
Robert's men finally united with Lincoln's garrison. They could now use the castle to strengthen their army. To lift the siege, they needed to destroy the enemy camps surrounding the castle.
answer. What needeth worker? Ich will build a that for they.
It is its limit, you hear it? Duty is not good then. Has this not more? Up then.
No! Unde Arbeiter!
Ben, das ist eine Nirbi! Knittes sicher lane! Knittes! Innan av knittes! Stanna med jag! Alla skydda! It's living to hear them! And then check with someone! Grazie, we have come!
Harken at Valor. Ich will have you that in building anon.
Under our window! Up from Knittes! Ja! Before! Let us go!
Matilda's forces struck hard, destroying one of King Stephen's siege camps.
Yet thee ready for Hestus. Today is none more done. Angrites, ut rida, thou apple tonkes. Thou Sweden, thou tender. It's living to kill us. Ut rida, thou apple tonkes. Sentence. Gridas. Jene Hestes, dressen and sweeten, yes sir. Heriende Hestes nu. Step it to it, our way, man. Apple Kritas, ja! Weapons ready, on fire! Kritas, stand in there! And then take to servant!
King Stephen's army dwindled as Matilda's forces struck down another siege camp.
Nu, Tulkes, ut readeth nu, Tulkes. Ut readeth nu, Tulkes.
The king's army was scattered, and those who didn't fall fled. King Stephen was spotted, shielded by his men. To end the siege, Matilda's forces needed to capture Stephen and rout his army.
Here, Hestes, Asterias, Brate Armeen. Hestes cometh Armeen, sleepily, on the stirrup. Hestes and on, steppeth to Armeen.
Beyond this ambush! Avoid it!
Hestes cometh Armeen. this an old moment! Step it to it, Armin! Hestes condi botas! Better! Yeah, do that! Come on! Dress it, girl, highwaymen!
Matilda's men closed in and finally captured King Stephen. Matilda's forces had won the battle at Lincoln. But the fight for the crown was not over yet.
Once upon a time, there was a kingdom, a beautiful one. They say there was a king, this wandering soul, who's cursed by a demon forever to watch his own realm rise and fall.